chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The shot that clears. Offense will take the field first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, Dave. I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cadets offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield on first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many...
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Run it with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are good.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, they're able to generate an explosive play here with a design QB run. He shows you his speed.
I know the quarterback's going to carry him, but this defense wants to make him feel it when he does.
Yeah, he's physical and he's tough. We'll find out just how tough he really is. I'd be curious to know how many carries this guy can withstand in this game.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Hopefully this drive will be more productive.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The shot that clears have it with a first and 10. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback adapted. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
He'll toss it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you. Over and
Got enough space. Touchdown.
vision by that quarterback. He sees this defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
He'll start the return inside the screen. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
They'll run the option. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Slings it. That pass is incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. On the RPO, quick throw to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got him first. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Yeah, keep them guessing, oh. All right, boys, let's keep it up. Come on, dude.
They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the big fullback. Fighting off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Here's a return from midfield. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Pressure coming. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when you catch it, big fella.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Chanticleer. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
They get it up. And it pays off. The sack at the 20. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Sends it back in motion. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Pass rush, gets there, gets him down at the 23.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it after 49. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Fires to the left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. To throw, it's Washington. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. When things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the back. Fires left. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically.
Sweet dreams. See you in the morning, okay? I'll see you in the morning.
I missed you while I'm sleeping.
Get some sleep, bud. I love you.
Off the play fake on 1st down, on the throw. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay another week.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Between the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Texas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Bobcats. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The shot that clears can really attack on this second and short. Makes the catch. It's Bland. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Escapes the sack. Nick will scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the shot that clears will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Here comes the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodge. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Big fullback's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. Now the pitch. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
You got to be so careful too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback so you can get a really good
Touchdown, go for Carolina. And the punishment has been extended.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the run game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to move off schedule a little bit. I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming.
Take it to him.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Chanticleers line it up with a 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Split backs here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Moving down the field, though. Let's go.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Don't let us down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got his man on the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Chanticleers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. Turns it loose. Got his man to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Option look. It's Washington. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And when the man behind center has it going the way he has so far, you are feeling good about reaching into the playbook. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. There he goes. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down, and now...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And to try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Flips it out to the back. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
Looking to throw. And as he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with the ball? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. When backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And down he goes back for 3.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Ernie on the juice. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. so close to cashing it in for this offense. They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This one has pretty much been a blessing, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it, forget it.
And the defense, Dave got him at the 27.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long.
Fires deep for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be hitting the
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really
Turning it on. Got some room into the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A design run for the quarterback. He gets Almost nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Anderson will throw. Under fire. Shakes off the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a